Okay, let's talk about how you would find the charge of something based on the periodic table. So when we look at the periodic table, the way it's arranged has to do with the way the electrons are arranged in the orbitals around the different elements. So really these columns mean a lot, particularly in this part of the periodic table and this part of the periodic table. So what they can help you do is predict the number, the charge that the element will take based on which column it's in. So the pattern is this. Everything in this column becomes a +1 charged ion. Anything in this column, when it ionizes, becomes a +2 charge. Anything in this column will ionize to be a +3. Well, I shouldn't say everything, but anything, if you were not told for this column what it is, you can assume it's a +3. This is variable, so I'm not going to put a label there. These, if you're not told anything else, assume that they're a charge of -3. These can be +4, these can be -4, these can be other things, so that's why I'm not going to put that out there. But we're going to assume, if not told otherwise, assume these are -3, assume that these are a -2, assume that these are a -1, and assume that anything here has no charge at all, because these do not ionize. They are the noble gases. Noble gases do not become ions. The reason has to do with the electronic structure. The electrons' outer levels are full here, but they're not full in these places. And since full is the most stable state of being, these either gain electrons to become full, lose electrons to go down to the full energy level below, or don't need to gain or lose any because they've already got a full outer level. One last thing to mention is with these things, this is the transition metals, and these transition metals certainly can ionize, but it's variable charge. And you would generally not be asked to memorize these because these can be multiple different charges. The only ones you would be asked to memorize is silver, which is a +1, zinc, which is a +2, and then, well, aluminum goes in the +3 right there, okay? So 1, 2, 3. It's kind of easy to remember that pattern. Okay, silver is always a +1, zinc is always a +2, and then aluminum +3, along with these two generally also tend to become a +3. All right, there we have it.